So 2 years, I get an MEB, med boarded. That process sucks. Because my uncle was World War II vet. My grandfather was a World War II Navy vet. My uncle, great uncle rather, he actually was a forward observer. So he was dropping behind enemy lines in Normandy, that kind of stuff, calling in airstrikes from behind the lines. So I kind of had this rich heritage. Even my dad's cousin, what is that, a second cousin, great cousin? I don't even know how the hierarchy there works. He retired at full admiral. So I couldn't go Navy.
Right.
Not going to go Navy because now I got to live up to Admiral Ellis's freaking name. That's not going to happen.
No.
So you know what? I'm somewhat named for my Uncle Charles. Let's go Army. So I sat down and enlisted, and I'm all set. I wanted to do the full career. I had this whole plan. Go do my 20 years, get out, work on becoming a helicopter pilot in the process, get out, join the U.S. Marshals, double up on my retirement, and do helicopter flying for the Marshals, something like that. You're 16, 17 when you come up with this plan. So it's kind of, unrealistically heroic and awesome in your mind, because then you get out and you find out the Marshals, they're heroes, but they're heroes in a very prison guard all day, every day kind of way.
Right.
That's a different world than what you see in The Fugitive or U.S. Marshals, which is one of my favorite movies to this day. So the med board process, they ask you with every meeting with the counselor, do you want to separate from the U.S. Army? No.
Right.
No.
Right.
There's nothing in me that wants to say yes at all, and you're trying to set me up. However, in my particular situation, there was going to be specialists required to continue the investigation. Everything that was being diagnosed and treated along the way was actually making all of the symptoms dramatically worse, to where a friend of mine, I won't say his name, but he was waiting on his specialty visit. 3 months of waiting in, he died of the problem that he was having. 3 weeks before he was going to get his appointment with the specialist to then set up the surgery, and so on and so forth. And when I saw that, I said, I really want to stay with every fiber of my being, but you guys are killing me. And if you're not going to let me go to see civilian specialists, and you're not going to let me out, and this is 2003 to 2005 when this was all happening.
Yeah.
I have no choice. You forced my hand. Maybe I can get out. Maybe I can get it fixed and come back in. Something. But with the vague nature of my diagnosis, I couldn't.
Right.
I can't prove very easily that it's not there anymore, and that it was seems to be likely side effects of the treatment I was getting, things like that. And none of that works. But so then you end up, from my side of things, talking to a guy who got to serve the full thing and do Afghanistan, which has got mountains. I saw a lot of just flat.
They're not pretty mountains. It's just rock.
Yeah. Okay.
I miss my trees.
Yeah. Oh, that's an alpine desert, isn't it? At the elevation that it's at?
Not where I was at, no.
No?
It was just desert.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. Oh, so for me, I want to make sure that I think vet shaming is a thing. And I just wanted to bring it up briefly. No matter how little you served, you signed a blank check to the U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. military, whatever. Even, Department of Treasury for the puddle pirates. That commitment's there. Yeah, we give each other shit. But at the end of the day, it's not a reason to think you are any less of the hero that signs the blank check.
Right.
Don't let that be a depression point for you. Don't let it be a weapon of the enemy to beat you down, to feel ashamed that you didn't get to finish your initial enlistment and that you were medically incapable of staying, all of that stuff, man. It just, for me, I got out and it took me 15 years to get things sorted out.
Right.
It really did. I mean, And that's by sorted out. And by 15 years, I mean, yeah, last year or so.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still not sorted out. But
Right.
I'm finding something to do that's somewhat meaningful.
Right.
And I'm seeing that with you.
Yep.
So tell me about your tour. Tell me about